Let's try the crumble cookies of the week. Classic pink sugar is back. Then we have lemon blackberry, Kentucky butter cake, M&M, and chocolate cake batter. Let's dig in, guys. Classic pink sugar first. Just as good as I remember. Honestly, hate me for saying this, but I think this is one of my favorite crumble cookies. I love the almond flavor to it. That's like my favorite thing. So good. Next up, we have chocolate cake batter. This one's definitely up there in one of my top favorite crumble cookies. It is so good, and the presentation of it is just so cute. I love the little rainbow sprinkles. Crumble. I'm gonna square up with you for making a cookie this good. This cookie really has a crunchy kind of outside, so it's almost like the edge of a brownie, if you will. Next up, we have the M&M cookie. Ooh, what is on the inside? Oh, peanut butter. Okay. This one's a really doughy cookie. I don't really love the peanut butter. Next up is Kentucky butter cake. Pretty good. Definitely giving buttery. Not my favorite crumble cookie. This one is more of a thin cookie, so it's a little bit more of a crunchier texture. Lastly, we have the lemon blackberry cake. I don't know about this. This is a cooled one. Ooh, it's good. Nothing crazy. I wouldn't get this one again. I wouldn't recommend this one, but if you want to try, you could try it, but it's alright. Definitely more of a basic week at Crumble, but if you're going for one, definitely make it be one of these two. Let's try the crumble cookies of the week. This week seriously looks phenomenal. I missed my review last week, so I'm really excited that my store has the raspberry cheesecake this week too. First up, we are going right in with the French toast. Oh my gosh. So this one's more like a cake. It tastes like French toast. The icing part really tastes like butter. The actual cake part isn't super sweet, so honestly I kind of like it more when you get a bite with the frosting, and the maple syrup on top is just chef's kiss. Next we have the raspberry cheesecake. Again, I wish the crust was more put together. The cheesecake itself is very light and fluffy. I almost wish it was a little bit more dense, and the crust, same thing. I wish it was more dense. It's just too crumbly for me, but the flavor is definitely there. Next up we have sea salt toffee. This one I think looks the best out of all of them this week. Oh my gosh, absolutely delicious. I will say this cookie is definitely more on the underdone side. You have to like that. I personally love it, but I know a lot of people don't. It's a really mushy and moist texture. I would rate this one a solid like 8.5 out of 10. Moving on to wedding cake. I feel like I've had this one before. That is really good. The cookie itself is like the basic vanilla cookie, and then the icing has a very like subtly, I think, strawberry flavor. I didn't think I was gonna like this one, but I actually really do. Why am I getting so specific with this week? Then my store had the pink velvet from last week, so we're gonna give this one a try. It tastes exactly like funfetti, like cookie and the icing on top. This one, if you're like a vanilla lover, you would really like this. And lastly, we have the chocolate cupcake. So good. One thing about Crumble is they will rarely miss on their chocolate cookies. This one's delicious. Let's try the crumble cookies of the week. This week actually looks insane. We have strawberry ice cream bar, mint chip ice cream. We have German cake, which is 2-layered. We have monster, and then blueberry crumb cake. Oh, I thought this was like a cookie. It's like 2 layers of cake. Holy macaroni, this looks good. Everything about it is perfect. Delicious. This is the strawberry ice cream bar. Oh my gosh. Easily one of the best crumble cookies I've ever had. I thought it was gonna be good. Did not think it was gonna be this good. This is gonna be weird, but the crumbs almost taste like cotton candy. Kind of weird, because I know it's not cotton candy, but that's what it tastes like to me. If you like the strawberry ice cream bar, trust me on this one. Then we have mint cookie. This one, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. I did not really love the last mint one. I feel like it was kind of giving toothpaste. Okay. Not as minty as like the last one. This one's actually a good amount of like mint chocolate chip. I don't like the texture of like the fluffy icing though, however. The cookie is good though. This is the one I've been waiting for. I love a good blueberry muffin, blueberry scone. However, I don't love blueberries. I actually hate blueberries. Another 12 out of 10. The lemon icing on top completely took me for a surprise. I did not know that that was going to be lemon. Phenomenal. Oh my gosh. I love this cookie. Lastly, we have Monster. Now, I love everything about a Monster cookie or like a kitchen sink cookie. Guys, this week's Crumble really hit. Oh my god, blueberry. Let's try the crumble cookies of the week. This week actually looks phenomenal. And they also launched frozen cookie dough bits, which are delicious. I just tried them. They're so good. First up is going to be the peach cobbler. Hold up. It's an oatmeal cookie. I didn't get any peach though. Honestly, I don't get any peach. It literally just tastes like a normal oatmeal cookie. I'm not getting any peach. Next up is the new Oreo Rice Krispie treat. I'm really excited for this. I love Oreo and I love Rice Krispie treats. Doesn't look good. I do think it's good. However, I feel like you can kind of make this at home. I don't really know how much it is, but it definitely should be lower than the cookies. Next up is the skillet cookie. I've had this before. Honestly, in my opinion, it's kind of mid. It is good. Nothing crazy. This cookie, however, is up there in top 3 for me. It is so good. Delicious. Everything about it I love. Wouldn't change a thing. Then we have the confetti swirl. I've also had this before. It is pretty good. It's really good. Icing on top is super sweet. The actual cookie is more like a cake. Weird flex, but I actually got a milk chocolate chip cookie. Usually I don't get these just because, I don't know, they're alright. I like that they use giant chocolate chips as opposed to the little one because I feel like you really get that chocolatey flavor. Lastly, we have the cookie dough bites. Oh my gosh, they're so good. I really thought they were going to be mid, but they're like so good. 10 out of 10. Crumble cookies of the week, baby. We got a little bit of everything this week. We got some fruity, we got some dessert vibes, so let's give them a try. So this one is 2 shortbread cookies, and it has raspberry jam and then a raspberry buttercream on the outside. Okay. The cookies are very, very soft. The shortbread cookies kind of just taste like sugar cookies. It's pretty good. Next up is the lemon glaze. I was so excited for this one. Oh my gosh. Holy macaroni. This is a perfect cookie. Perfect cookie. Not a single thing I would change. Then we have brownie batter. That's a good cookie. Perfect. Another perfect cookie. Switching up the vibe to just the Valentine's sprinkle cookie. Kind of just tastes like really good diner cookie. I've said that before in one of my videos, but that's what it tastes like. Oh, this one's a red velvet cupcake. This one looks so phenomenal. Can we appreciate that swirl? Delicious. It's almost like a cake. Like, it's literally like a cupcake. The mystery cookie at my store was the cookie dough. Not gonna lie, I've had this cookie before and I don't like it. I mean, it's good, but it's nothing crazy. It doesn't taste like cookie dough to me. It kind of tastes like if you whipped butter and brown sugar. That's what it tastes like. Honestly, this week, I would definitely get 3 again. I would get the lemon, I would get the red velvet cupcake, and the brownie batter. So good. Let's try the crumble cookies of the week. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of indifferent to the cookies this week. I feel like they're like, like not the craziest lineup I've ever seen. We're gonna start with the one that I think I'm gonna like the most. This one is just cake batter. This is a delicious stinking cookie. The actual icing tastes exactly like Dunkaroo icing. This is a perfect cookie. Next up, we have strawberry milk. I don't know how I feel about this one. Something about this tastes weird. The actual cookie part of it is okay, but I don't like the whipped mousse. Next up, we got Rocky Road. It's definitely not the worst, definitely not the best. I wish there was more marshmallow in it for sure, and I wish they kind of chopped up the almonds a little more. They're kind of like whole almonds. Next up, we got salted caramel. This one is like a mushy cookie. I don't know if y'all could see that. It's like bendy. Oh, that is really good. I love the cheesecake frosting on that one. At least I think it's cheesecake. That's what it tastes like. It's so good. However, I don't really get salt. I kind of just get caramel. And lastly is chocolate peanut butter. That is pretty good. This one's definitely more of like a crunchy kind of cookie. They're definitely not bad this week, but definitely not anything crazy. If I was to go again, I would definitely get cake batter. Let's try the crumble cookies of the week. This week is looking quite splendid. The first one I'm dying to try is a blueberry pancake. Ooh. When you get a bite with this icing and whatever that icing is, it is a 10 out of 10. But the regular cookie itself without the 2 of them is like Definitely wish there was more of the like purpley blue all over it and it would be so good. Next up we have mint cookies and cream. It has white chocolate chips in it. That's delicious. Pretty good. It's not too minty. I've had some of their mint cookies before and they're like kind of like toothpaste vibes. This one's like not too minty and it is definitely giving that cookies and cream flavor. Next up we have kitchen sink cookie. I definitely like all the different crunches to it. There's kind of different textures with the added toppings. However, taste-wise, I feel like it kind of just tastes like their normal milk chocolate cookie. Then we got ultimate peanut butter. Oh my gosh. And it is stuffed with peanut butter, just like the cookie butter cookie. That's a lot of peanut butter. Honestly, I think it might be a little too much peanut butter. For me personally, I think I would have been fine with just the drizzle of peanut butter on top. I feel like the peanut butter on the inside almost makes it like too overpowering where you can't really taste the cookie and it's like sticky in your mouth, like really thick. Lastly, we have the toffee cake. Oh, it's a chocolate cake. I never know how to eat these. I wish they gave forks. Not my favorite, honestly. I think I would skip on the toffee cake. This week, the only one I'd really go for is the blueberry pancake. Maybe the mint cookies and cream too, but definitely the blueberry pancake. Let's try the crumble cookies of the week. Let's start with dulce de leche. It's a chilled cookie. The cookie itself almost tastes like a churro. It has a little bit of a weird aftertaste. However, the caramel sauce is so good. I would probably rate this 6 out of 10. I wasn't that happy with this one. I don't know, didn't blow me away. Oh my gosh, I know I'm gonna be obsessed with this one. Let's give it a try. Perfect every time. The outside of the cookie is super crunchy. The inside, I see it, it's already soft. It tastes very similar to their other like frosted animal cookie or other like cupcake vibe cookies. So it's nothing different, but it is fire. Then we got raspberry Linzer tart. I'm gonna break it. Why'd I say it like that? Break it. Ooh, this looks good. Ooh, oh my. This is a good cookie. If you like fruity cookies, this one is for you. I have never tried their Brookie cookie. It honestly just tastes like their semi-sweet cookie. Like, I don't really get the brownie. No, yeah. This one is really good. French silk pie. I've already had this before, I think. I honestly don't even remember which ones I tried and which ones I didn't. It's good. I like the crust more than the inside. 6 out of 10. I'm being picky this week for what? My store had the buttermilk pancake. This is my favorite crumble cookie besides the corn cake. Ain't nothing better. Let's try the crumble cookies of the week. This week is looking pretty interesting. The first cookie we're trying is banana split. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this one. Wait. I really like the crust of it. Tastes like a normal like sugar cookie. However, I'm not getting banana or split. It's good, however, I'm not really getting banana. Next up, we have cookies and cream milkshake. Okay. This one is a chilled cookie. You definitely get the cookies and cream flavor, but the icing is super, super sweet. I like it, but not everybody does. Next up, we have the cowboy cookie. I'm not too sure what this is. It looks like there's like coconut and some sort of nuts. Oh my god. This is a dang good cookie. I honestly think it might be an oatmeal cookie. Oh my gosh. If you're gonna get any this week, run and try this one. Next up, we have chocolate sea salt toffee. Crumble rarely misses on their chocolate ones, so I'm very excited for this. It's absolutely delicious. It kind of tastes like a brownie. However, I'm definitely not getting any kind of toffee, and I do wish there was a little bit more sea salt on it. Then we have cookie butter lava. This cookie is so good. It literally has like cookie butter on the inside of the cookie. So good. This cookie is really, really soft. The outside is crunchy. There's the perfect amount of cookie butter on the inside. The middle pieces, you definitely get more cookie butter, where on the outside, it's not as much. But I think that's perfect, so it's like not too overpowering. Also got my favorite cookie from last week. This one is the frosted animal cookie. It is so good. This is one of my fave crumble cookies. Let's try the crumble cookies of the week. Crumble launched a cake. This one is a carrot cake, so I'm so excited to give that a try. We're gonna start with the strawberry pretzel pie. Oh my gosh. That is unbelievable. Am I being pranked right now? I'm speechless. I think this is new top 3 cookie. The strawberry jam on top is incredible. And then there's pretzels all inside the base, if you could see that. We're moving on to the carrot cake. I'm too excited for this. It is a full cake, no cookie, and it has cream cheese frosting. I don't even know how to take a bite of this. Crumble! crumble. Oh my gosh. You outdid yourself here. The cake, unbelievably soft. It's the perfect amount of carrot flavor, not too overpowering. And the icing is a super, super sweet cream cheese frosting. And it's definitely not too sweet either. This one has to be a 200 out of 10. Same with the last cookie. 2 for 2 right now. Moving on to the lemon crinkle. Wow. I honestly think this is the best crumble week in a while. This is so good. I like lemon, but I don't love lemon. So it's the perfect amount of lemon. Like, it's not too lemony. This one I know is not going to be a hit for me. It's good. It's nothing special. Double fudge brownie. Phenomenal. It's like eating brownie batter. This one is a absolute yes for me. No joke, guys. This is the best week Crumble has done in so long. Every single cookie this week, besides the sugar cookie, total hit. Crumble cookies of the week, baby. Starting off with the one I'm the most excited about. This one is mallow cupcake, and it looks like a little Hostess cupcake. The actual cookie is so good. It's almost like a brownie. The icing is a little bit much for me. Again, I'm not a huge icing person, so I honestly would rather just prefer the cookie, but it's really good. Next up is frosted animal cookie, baby. Literally tastes like cookie dough. Like the best edible sugar cookie dough. Moving on to s'mores. This one is one of my favorite crumble cookies. I literally couldn't even wait to get home to eat it. It's delicious. I love it. They use like giant milk chocolate chips in it. So it's not like semi-sweet. Like you really get that like milk chocolate flavor. Then we have vanilla Oreo. That icing is so good. It's almost like cream cheese frosting. Lastly is a mystery cookie. The one at my store was a pink velvet. So that's what this is. Oh, hold on. This one's giving Dunkaroo. That's literally Dunkaroo frosting. Oh my gosh. Cheers. Let's try the crumble cookies of the week. This week is looking mighty fine. First up, we have cinnamon roll. This one is so good. The inside of the cookie is super, super mushy. Outside is crunchy. And the cream cheese frosting on top absolutely makes the cookie. Next up, we have coconut cream pie. It's alright. It doesn't really have a lot of coconut flavor. I feel like it's more of a basic plain cookie with like a hint of coconut. Next up, we have the pink donut. This one is so cute. Okay. I personally love when the cookies are underdone like this. So this one is absolutely delicious. But if you do not like underdone cookies, you will probably not like this. Then we have the brookie. I've had this before and it actually surprised me. I definitely like this side better. So good. This side is definitely giving brownie. However, I don't love the chocolate chips on this side, but that's just personal preference. It's kind of mid. Then we have the Oreo milkshake again. The icing is super, super, super sweet. Love the cute little Oreo on top. This is a pretty good cookie. Lastly, we have this chocolate one. I think it's like chocolate milkshake. Kind of tastes like chocolate milk. It's good, but it's not my favorite one. This week, I would say the only one I would get again is the cinnamon roll. The other ones are Let's try the crumble cookies of the week. This week is a very special week because it's my birthday week and they have my favorite crumble cookie of all time, the cornbread cookie. So let's give these babies a try. Let's start with the newest one. This one is apple pie. I'm an apple pie lover, so this to me is like everything. There is a lot of filling, but it really balances out because there's a lot of like crust of the cookie. This is phenomenal. Next up is s'mores. This is on my top 5 of favorite crumble cookies. I love everything about this cookie. It is delicious. Oh my gosh, did I miss this? The only thing I would ever change is adding sea salt on top. If you've never tried this crumble cookie, take my word for it and go try it. Next up, we have the patriotic birthday cake. Delicious. Tastes like Duncan Hines icing. The inside is super, super soft and mushy. The outside is crunchy. If you don't like mushy cookies, you're not going to like this. I, however, am a huge fan. Now for my all-time favorite crumble cookie. This is actually, fun fact, my first ever crumble cookie I've tried. My cousin lived in Florida, and she literally brought back a sliver of it on a plane in a plastic bag because she knew I would love it. Let's see if it hits the same. I love it. It's not for everybody. It's really not for everybody. You definitely get that kind of grainy kind of texture. I literally love this cookie. Everything about it is so unbelievably delicious to me. But I will say, again, it is not for everybody. Lastly, we have the strawberry shortcake. I have this in the big version already. Personally, I wouldn't recommend to try this. I feel like I would definitely go with one of the cookies. Plus, this is a little bit more expensive. You could really pass on this. I would definitely go for a cookie instead. Let's try the crumble cookies of the week. This week actually looks phenomenal. Like, tell me this isn't such a good lineup. It is so good. We have fruit pizza, double fudge, Oreo cheesecake, 2 of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and then 1 strawberry cake. Naturally, I have to start with the cheesecake. Oreo cheesecake is my favorite dessert, one of them. Oh. Oh my gosh. That is phenomenal. Genuinely so good. The crust is like Oreo. Nothing I would change. Phenomenal. First cookie we're trying is the fruit pizza. I don't know what's different about this cookie than like the regular sugar cookies. I know there's fruit on top, but... oh, that's really good. If you don't like super sweet cookies, this is a great option. I feel like the base cookie is not super sweet. The icing is, but like, it's a really good option. Just a very basic plain cookie. This is the one I'm so excited for. This is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Your girl loves Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Let's try it. I gotta get a middle bite. This is a phenomenal cookie. Delicious. Kind of like a scone kind of vibe. 10 out of 10. Delicious. Then we got double fudge. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this one, honestly. Super, super fudgy. Very, very rich. This one is like a very doughy, chewy, fudgy kind of texture. Last cookie is the strawberry cake. It's taking everything in me to not literally eat this whole cookie. Absolutely a phenomenal week. Get there.